Welcome to Dockside Live, or good evening I should say, because it is an evening kickoff on a Tuesday night here at Hill Dickinson Stadium against Bournemouth. We've got an action-packed show for you today. I am already joined on the couch by former Everton player and a man who knows about scoring goals against Bournemouth, Oumar Niasse. We are delighted to be joined shortly by two stars of Everton Women's as well, which I am very much looking forward to. But before all that, and before me and Oumar get chatting, as we have been doing for the past half an hour or so about our dogs, it's been great. Let's jump in and do the team news, because we have got two changes to the squad today. Jordan Pickford, unchanged as always, as I'm sure you can all guess, will be starting in goal. Everton's number one, England's number one. We have got at right back today, Jake O'Brien. Been playing really, really well. Back over at right back, filling in there. Our centre-back partnership is changing. We've got James Tarkowski captaining the team, as he has done all season. Jared Branthwaite pairs up next to him today at centre-back, with Vitaly Mykolenko in at left-back, back from injury. Into the midfield we go, where we've got two Garners. We've got James Garner, Jimmy, paired up next to Idrissa Gana-Gueye, who we'll be talking to Oumar a little bit about very, very shortly. Another man who's just won AFCON on the left wing, Iliman Ndiaye, before in the 10, playing very well. Lots of praise from the manager in the press conference, Keenan Dewsbury-Hall. On the right-hand side, starting for the first time for Everton, our new signing, Tyreek George, which is unbelievably exciting today. And then up front, we have got Tierno Barry. Oumar, welcome to the show. Thank you for coming on. You are looking absolutely unbelievable. You're making me look very, very underdressed, my friend.
No, you look good.
Sure?
You look good, yeah.
Not
you
too
look
bad.
good, yeah. Thank you for having me. Pleasure to always being at the club. Yeah.
Welcome to the show. We've got lots to talk about.
Okay.
First of all, as a man who has played for Everton, as a man who's scored a couple of goals against Bournemouth, what was it like? What's it going to be like for Tyreek George? He's walking out for the first time. He obviously played, and he come on and he played really well in our last game. He made a big impact. We had a good comeback against Fulham. What's that feeling, though? Can you remember it? Can you take us back to walking out in the tunnel for the first time?
It was at Goodison, so the old lady, and it was extremely, like, you know, sensational first time coming into the club and, you know, seeing how people are in the club and, you know, enjoying the time different. Also, I had to go on loan and come back again, and it makes me come back again and start again with the club. And, you know, I think he's got to be exciting. He's got to be someone we got to look for. He's sharp. He's coming from a big club. I think the kid is just going to be a Tuesday night for him to start. The weather is nice. The pitch looks nice. So hopefully he's going to be unlike what he shows already against Fulham. He's going to show more. Big
performance from hopefully. It's a lot of faith that the manager is putting in him. He talked in his press conference, David Moyes, today, or the other day, for this game, about young players coming through and them having to be physical enough, but developed enough, have the mental strength, have the ability, be able to read. There's so much things that a young player's got to be able to do. For him to put his trust in Tyreek straight away, that shows he's got a bit about him.
I mean, like, the manager been showing a lot of good things this season. I mean, playing the kids and, like, the players he's bring, they're helping a lot the team this season. And, like, you know, Tyreek being in Chelsea is a big team. He's a World Cup winner with Chelsea. He's
played in the Europe last season.
Exactly, and he played also with the England national team, the under-21, which is he has like a good experience. Even at his young age, he's got a good experience to be able to show what he can do on this day. And I think it's a good start. Bournemouth is a team where, like, it's an open game all the time. Bournemouth, they're always looking to play. I think that helps also, because as a striker, you will want a team to open up, and you're going to have space behind. You're going to have to be showing your skills and do whatever you need to do. It's different than when you have a team who's sitting
with
down or play a boring game. Bournemouth is an exciting team to watch, and I think, like, it's going to be good for him. Like I said, it's Tuesday night. The weather is nice. Let's just hope he's going to good mindset.
I think your definition of the weather being nice and my definition is that, like, good football and weather. A little bit of rain, not too hot.
Yeah, when the pitch is nice, when the ball is going faster. If you're not playing, you're sitting down, maybe it's a little bit different, because but when you're playing, it's not raining that much. It's just raining slightly. So I think it's a good weather to play football. Yeah,
quick
the
passing.
ball is going the way we play.
Yeah,
the way we play recently. Like, we have too many good players from even, like, the 4 players we have on top, they're good with the ball. So I think this kind of weather, the pitch nice, Tuesday night, let's just hope they start well.
Yeah, so I was just going to come on to that. That's something we really need to do today. Against Fulham away, we had, I think it's fair to say, a very shaky first half.
Yeah.
Their goal was unbelievably lucky in terms of how it went in, but they weren't bad value for the fact that they were 1-0 up. They arguably could have been with the chances that they had 2-0 up going into half-time. So we kind of rose our luck a little bit in the first half, but the second half performance, I don't know what the manager said to them, but it worked because they come on, they stamped their authority on the game. We went really high man-to-man press and just stifled them out of the game. And in the end, deserved a point, deserved 3, got 3. Absolute quality.
I mean, like the first half was a bit disappointed if you look at how we played and how we've been playing recently. Like, we could do better against Fulham. But, you know, when you play away, I think the most like you can do is slow down the game, especially from the beginning, because if you let the crowd go, it's going to be against you. The game go excited. The other team might be coming all top soon. I think that's what a little bit happened in Fulham. But the second half was better. And like, we need to start, like the way we finish at Fulham at home, we need to start and get the crowd behind and, you know, press it. Like I said, Bournemouth, they play good football.
Yeah,
they play like, you know,
fast.
Their football is direct. They're not going to be passing the ball too many times. Of course, if there is no option there, but if the option is available in front, they will do it. So it's kind of a little bit of Atletico Madrid side, the way they play, and it's quick. And
That's big enough.
I think like it's those type of game where you're gonna be just starting at the beginning and just go for it.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay. Expectations from Jarrad Branthwaite coming back into the team. He's obviously in there to give us a little bit of composure on the ball, build from the back. David Moyes has got a lot of options at centre-back now. We're playing one of them at right-back. We've played previously 4 centre-backs across the back line. Michael Keane will obviously be a bit disappointed, I feel, to have lost his place. He's played really, really well. Jarrod's going to give us that really good stability and that calmness and that composure on the ball.
I think in our defence, the players we have, which is, honestly, we've all due respect, but Gareth is like the player we expect more from him because he's young and he showed us in the few seasons before, the couple of seasons before, he showed us what he's about. He's been injured from the beginning of the season, but he's coming back, and I think, like you said, it's going to be very important for the getting out of the ball, you know, especially playing from the back. He's very good with the ball, left foot, right foot. And what I like about Jarrad is very calm, very composed. When he has the ball, he doesn't rush. He makes the right decision all the time. Of course, looking at his age, you know, he's a big potential. And like I said, he's coming back. Michael Keane is disappointed. We have too many. And that's a good thing because when players are, someone is sitting in the bench, someone is playing, and you know the player is sitting in the bench, been doing good, you know you has to be good. So the way Keane raised the bar, that's where Bradwell has to start and put it higher. And if Keane has to come back, let's try to put it higher. That's what the team is going to try to challenge in Europe this season.
So as a professional footballer, that just pushes you on and on and on and on.
It's a good competition. That's what you want. That has a fans, has a manager, has anyone who support a team. You want your team to have good competition, healthy competition, where you have 2-3 players fighting for one place, and they know you have to be doing good. If you're not, after 40, 60 minutes, you know. If you're not doing good, the manager might change it because there is someone at the bench ready. I just hopefully like the players in the bench, they're gonna be ready and, you know, getting into the game because we might need them because it's gonna be a difficult game in seeing how Bournemouth play because they haven't lost in their last 5 Premier League games. And same with us, same with us. But like you said, they win against Wolves and Wolves is bottom of the table, but at the same time, they beat Spurs at home.
And they got a draw against Villa.
Yeah, and they beat our neighbour Reds again in their last 5 games. So, and we've been good too. We've been good. We win away games. We need to win more games at home.
At home, 100%.
Yeah, and that's what we need.
Having that competition will, of course, be good. It gives the manager a difficult decision, but obviously, as Oumar's just touched on, a very, very good decision. And we can hear from David Moyes now.
Fantastic win against Fulham at the weekend, and a chance to capitalise that now at Hill Dickinson on tomorrow night.
Absolutely, we've got to try and turn our away form into good home form and get more wins if we can. We've done a good job. We just need to try and make sure we can maybe pick up another few wins at our stadium.
Have you sort of had a look at why that would be the case, that you've done so well away and not as good at home?
No, I don't think there's anything. We're obviously always looking to see what it may well be if there's anything. But we've got a great new stadium. We're going to be there for a long, long time. So the sooner we start getting used to it, the better. I think that everybody enjoys it. We do, but maybe the opposition quite enjoy it as well.
People are talking about Europe, European places and stuff. But how do you deal with that as a manager in the position you're in?
Well, I deal with it is because we don't really say too much, we don't go on too much, but obviously I'd rather they talk being about European places than talking about relegation places, and probably the history of the club here for too long has been relegation places. So I think we would all quite enjoy that talk if it was about European places, but at the moment, we've got a long way to go for that to happen, but if we can hang in with the teams above us, you just never know.
We are now absolutely delighted to be joined on the couch by two stars of Everton Women's. Ruby, Courtney, welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Welcome, first of all, and congratulations on the form at the moment. You guys have been absolutely smashing it. Doing well. Ruby, talk to us about, first of all, I guess, a bit of a change. You just got a really good result, and then there was a change of manager, and you've just got another really, really good result. What's that jump been? What's the change been? What's it been like? Has there been a big one, or is it just business as usual?
Yeah, I don't think there's been too much of a change, to be honest. I think, it's football. So managers come and go,
Sure.
And I think for us, it's about sticking together and making sure that the team's in a good place, in good spirit, and in the best form to perform on the pitch.
Fair. A couple of good performances from yourself and from you, Courtney, man of the match, or player of the match, against London City Lionesses.
Yeah.
That was a crazy game.
Yeah.
For yourself. You can see some of your saves now up there. That was good. To be fair, we've had some really, really, really good results. We obviously won away at Chelsea, which is a huge place to go and get 3 points. I think we then played City and Arsenal, which is two big teams to play in the WSL. But the last couple of games have been a good result. You got 2 really good assists, Ruby, and a 2-1 comeback that was, wasn't it? So that was nice. It feels like the club's moving in a good direction. You've obviously just come to the club quite recently, Ruby. You've been here a few more years, Courtney.
Yeah.
Can you notice that? And like the players that are coming in, I remember going to, not to big you up too much, Ruby, I remember going to the first game at Goodison, or the first game that I went to watch the women's at Goodison, and watching the match, and we didn't get a particularly good result, but something that really stood out to me was your performance and your calmness on the ball, and how we were just talking about Jared Bramthwaite, me and Oumar, about how much composure he brings to the team. Have you noticed the young players that we've been signing and coming through, Courtney? Is that like a big step in the right direction, I guess, with the team? As a fan, as somebody watching, that's what I'm seeing, and I'm coming and gassing you up and basically saying, wow, she looks really good. This is so
really
class.
appreciate that. Thank you.
Is that something you've noticed as a player as well?
Yeah, I think obviously the way that the game's going, the women's game is just continuing to grow, and I think the talent's growing along with it. And as you said, I think we're really lucky at Everton that we have a lot of young, talented players coming through. So I feel really lucky to obviously be able to play with Ruby. And I think, that's the way the modern game's going. I think whether you're a defender in the midfield or up top, like, you need to be able to be calm, play with the ball and things like that. So I think that's the expectations in the league, and you can definitely see the quality that brings out in players.
So then, you just touched on defenders. You're obviously playing in front of her, but that's not your natural position, I guess, what you would say. When did that come about, going from playing in centre mid? Was that just a fitness issues for other players? Was that something the manager said, can you do a job? Or was that a specific thing that they come to you and said, you know what, you'd be a really good centre back, do you want to go and play at the back?
I definitely don't think it's the last one. But yeah, I think we had a few injuries in the team, and someone needed to fill in that position, and I mean, luckily...
Kind of made it your own.
Yeah, I guess. I think, I'm just grateful for the opportunity to be able to give my all in that position, and I mean, having Courtney behind me has helped me so much.
Here's some of your highlights on the screen as well, sweeping up from the back. I'm just gassing you up basically. I just noticed it. I think you were playing in midfield the game that I come to, and was just so calm and just playing the ball around. Is that, as a goalkeeper, having somebody so composed in front of you, does that make your life a lot more Comfortable?
Yeah, I think so.
And then-
Living life on the edge sometimes, I think, but
A
yeah.
little bit of John Stones in you from the men's team.
We don't mind that. We don't mind living over the edge. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I
You
think
need to
no.
take a risk.
Okay, to spin that question round then, maybe the more sensible way. Ruby, having such a good goalkeeper behind you, does that give you the confidence to live life on the edge?
Yeah, for sure. I think, you know, Courtney's a great goalkeeper, and having her behind me gives me so much confidence to like just be the player I am, knowing that behind me I have the full support and encouragement, and yeah, keeps me going for the games for sure.
Can you ever remember, Oumar, playing any other crazy positions?
Yeah, I've been like, you just mentioned it with the vets.
You didn't
with
play
the-
centre back.
No, I played right back.
Shut
Oh,
up.
I'm telling you.
Wow.
Yeah, right back. I was very good.
By yourself.
Nice, nice.
Yeah, I like to run, so I always run. The guys just put it in the channel. But yeah, like if you're centre back, you will want to have a goalkeeper who is good, so you can take risk. And when you play at the back, you just make everything easy after, because when things are settled from the back, you go forward easily. I think that's a good way of going. And I'm glad to hear that you guys are turning it around, because it's been a difficult season from the beginning.
Yeah.
Glad the change of manager is needed sometimes to just lift everyone up, and I'm glad to see like you guys doing good. Hopefully you're gonna finish the season very good.
Thank you very
Yeah.
much.
Thank you.
Got the first win at Goodison, which is absolutely class.
Yeah.
Got West Ham next, who are historically in the WSL. There's always kind of been, and it's never been Everton, thankfully, there's always kind of been a team where you can look at them a little bit like Wolves in the Premier League this season, where you just look at them and say, they're going to get relegated. And as you touched on, women's football is growing and growing and growing. And I'm here as well just to absolutely fly the flag. If you're an Everton fan and you're watching this, get yourself down to Goodison. It is so good. It's a lot different vibes as well from some of the men's football and people maybe having a few too many drinks and stuff. It's a lot more of a nicer, relaxed, family-friendly atmosphere. So I'd 100% recommend going. I've been myself. It's really, really good. Go and check it out. Women's football is growing so much. And I think particularly in this country with the Lionesses, back-to-back Euros, that has really brought a lot of young girls into the sport, and it's only going to get better and better and better and better. And if you look back to the 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s of men's football, you watch some of them on YouTube and you're like, oh my God, this is crazy. So when you see how much men's football has grown,
Progress,
women's football is on that exact same journey. So get involved, get down to Goodison and get supporting the girls, because it's absolutely class. We've got our first win there. We've got West Ham, who are, as I was just saying, there's not really a team this year who you're looking at them and saying they're going to get relegated. It was Liverpool for a while, and I was absolutely loving that. But they've started to pick up some points.
Oh, I wish I knew when they were at the bottom, so I can enjoy them. I can enjoy it more.
We were maybe not picking up as many points as we'd like, but you're looking at it pretty comfortable. Okay, Liverpool are going to get relegated. But Liverpool have started to pick some points up. West Ham have started to do quite well. They're below us as well. That's quite a big game now in terms of growing the club and keeping that WSL status. And I know the league's changing up and there's extra teams coming up, so even if whoever's in the bottom, they're quite likely to win the playoff game against their place from the WSL too. But that's big, isn't it? Is that something that you guys think of, or is it just another game and crack on?
Yeah, I think, like, as you said, like, the league's growing so much and the competition's there, and as we know, every game's so difficult. As you said, there's no team that's a guaranteed win, and I think that's so good for us and for the whole league, that every game is so intense and such good competition. So I think obviously coming off the back of 2 wins and we're feeling good, it's really important to get the result against a team like West Ham, where we can really start to move up the table to where we want to be. But as you said, it's definitely going to be a fight, and it'll be a good one to watch on Sunday.
It's a bit of a interesting, it's a 6-pointer.
Yeah.
Is probably the best way to put it.
Yeah.
But can you remember any of them back in your time? But both clubs, men's and women's, are both progressing well. David Moyes talked in his press conference about the last few seasons for the men's team, looking at relegation, and now we're looking, can we get into Europe? Have you guys been keeping tabs on the men's team as well, watching some of the games, be it at Hill Dickinson on the telly?
I watch some of them sometimes, to be fair.
What do you think? Doing all right?
Yeah. I think, like, when I looked at the table, the last time they was 10th, and then they won last week.
Yeah. Picked up 3 points against Fulham.
Yeah, which was good. And yeah, it's nice to know that, like, yeah, we're boys and girls, but we're all going after the same dream, you know? And to do it, like, we train, and they're
It's a Finch Farm as well.
Yeah, so it's nice to be, like, all included in the same sport, you know?
Yeah, that's the club. The club is all about that. It's more like a family. It's everyone together. It's not a big separation at the club. So I think it's a good thing to see, like, you guys getting more involved in the games, in the men's game, and also, and like you said, any Evertonian kids should go to Goodison.
100%.
Goodison need to be alive, and they should keep it alive. And
Yeah.
as a fan also, the fan club should be all the time. When you're free, you have a couple of hours, just go to Goodison.
And the donuts are incredible.
That's the most important thing.
They're at Hill Dickinson now as well. I've got one in my bag. But they're so good.
I was trying to get one for later.
You're going to the game on Sunday?
Just to get a donut, mate.
Yeah.
Can you send me one, please?
I've got one here. You can have half, right? We are now going to say thank you so much for joining us. Enjoy the game. Good luck against West Ham as well. And we are going to jump over and hear from Keenan Dewsbury-Hall.
It's 4 goals in your past 8 Premier League appearances. How pleased are you in terms of return?
Yeah, that's more like it in terms of what I want to be getting. I feel like I could have had a couple more in there too if I'm not being too greedy. But yeah, I want to help the team as much as possible. And in important moments like today, we're 1-0 down to get the equaliser, lifts everyone, and it puts us on a good platform to go and get the winner. So it ended up being a perfect day. And if I can keep contributing to the team in terms of that, then I mean that's all I can do. And hopefully we can keep climbing the table.
You touched on the fans there as well. It seems like you're really taken to life at Everton. You're enjoying being an Everton player?
I love it. I mean, yeah, it's probably exceeded my expectations, to be honest. They've been unreal since the day I got here, and it's just nice when you can repay them with that. And like, it must be, to be an Everton fan to go away this year must be exciting, because you know it's going to be a game where we've got a good chance of winning. So, credit to the fans. They do help us. Even today when we were losing, you could hear them and shouting and screaming. So it's always nice when you can turn that into celebrations.
I know the primary focus will be on club level, but Thomas Tuchel here today, I know it's an aspiration of yours to get into that England squad. Is that something that's you're sort of hoping will come in time as well?
Well, if I keep scoring and helping the team, then that's all I can do, and hopefully them people in that position can keep taking a look and think maybe there's a space. I know what I can offer a team, and yeah, like I said, I've always said the better I do for my club, it gives me a better chance of playing internationally. So a great day at the office, and yeah, hopefully he can keep going to more games if I keep scoring, because he came to Old Trafford as well and I scored, so maybe come to all of them.
Keenan there. Great to hear from Keenan there. Oumar,
Yeah.
I've got you a present. I've got you a present.
Oh,
There you go.
you got it.
Your very own Everton donuts, mate. Honestly, they are so good.
Really?
Every time we talk about the women's team, I can't help but mention when I went to Goodison, I had one of them. It was just...
Don't make me go to Goodison
No,
every woman's
there you
game
go.
now.
You've got one now. Try it.
I will
we'll
try.
We'll have it at half-time.
Yeah.
But we will. We'll have it during the game, because during half-time, me and
Right.
Oumar are going to be back here on the show doing some half-time analysis for you guys on Everton TV+. We've got the match commentary as well, and then we'll be back for full-time. Now, enough about the donuts. Let's get back to the football. But before we talk about this football, I want to know about your Sunday league.
Okay.
Because this is outrageous. I'm just going to put that out there.
I know. It's unfair to the other team, honestly. And I've been talking to my friends, and I've got a friend. He's former player, Stephen Island.
Yeah.
That guy loves football. He just wants to play football all the time. He's the one who's always calling me much. So you can't get away with him. So I try my best to not go every time, but you know, it's possible, and it's unfair because we have 6-7.
Yeah.
former
So
Premier
for
League players.
context.
Yeah.
Oumar plays for Wythenshawe Vets over 35s, which, by the way, it being over 35, as someone who's 32, that makes me feel ridiculously old that in 3 years I am at the cut-off. But not only that, we've got these 35, 40, 45-year-old fellas going to play Sunday League football, and they are playing against Oumar, Papi Cisse, Emil Heskey, Stephen Island, Jolene Lescott, Danny Drinkwater, Nader. I could just keep going, couldn't I, Oumar? It's ridiculous.
John Boydie.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mark
It's-
O'Brighton, he was there last. It's a lot of players. I think
That's taken Ringer to the next level.
it's a good thing in one sense, because I think if as a former player, if you free the Sunday morning,
Yeah.
as we are, and it's not far, really like required for you to drive maybe 15-20 minutes to get
Sure.
there. I think
Something to do.
if around your neighbor you have over 35 and you want to do it, I think it's a great game for if we can get former player to be involved in that. Maybe it can make it lift it to be a better league.
Okay. Have you lost yet?
No,
Enough said.
we won 21 one game.
Shut up.
Telling
You're
you,
outrageous,
it's
mate.
ridiculous. We shouldn't be doing that.
Can I come and play? Stick me at centre back and you'll concede some goals.
You're 32.
Oh, okay. Give me 3 years.
And one thing happened once. I remember once we were playing against a team. Oh my God! That day I felt bad because they came and they were wearing Everton shirt and I play against them.
Ooh, come on,
I promise you. I even tell them on the pitch, I don't know what you guys doing to me. This is not right. Me playing against a team who wearing Everton shirt.
Right.
It's not right. But you know.
We are getting ready for the players to come out. We've got loads to talk about. We'll have some more chat at half-time and full-time, so make sure you get involved. We need to talk about Oumar's, of course, still very good friends with Idrissa. They've just won AFCON, him and Illy, so there's loads to discuss there. The sirens are going. It's a night game at Hill Dickinson. It looks unbelievable in the stadium, and the players are ready to come out. I am very, very excited for this game.
Yeah.
We've got a really, really good record against Bournemouth. I think 6 out of the last 8 games at home we've won. We are looking up the table. We are looking towards Europe.
Yeah.
3 points.
Yeah, it makes me happy, honestly.
Is this
to
giving
see
you
them
tingles?
doing that.
Are you
Yeah,
remembering?
I promise you, every time it doesn't change. I came here a lot, but it's still the same feeling, like seeing the guys exciting. Yeah.
Did we have the siren when you was playing? Can you remember?
I think so. Yeah, we do still have the siren.
When we added the siren, that just gets you.
It just get to you. It's just a feeling you can't explain. I think it's just like, you know, some things are just natural to you. They come naturally. You can't explain it. It's just the way you feel. And it's the same situation in this kind of, you know, vibe.
Wish you were out there.
I wish I were. You know,
It's so good, isn't it?
I trust the guys out there. They will do the job.
Same. I'm hoping for a very big performance. The stadium is absolutely chocker.
That's what we need.
It's bouncing. It's under the lights.
Come on, Tuffy.
We've got a really, really strong team out as well, and I am very, very, very excited to see Tyreek George.
Sam, I think like the few minutes I saw against Fulham is looking exciting. And I'm happy to see the manager just throwing him here at Goodison. Hopefully the fans are going to be just all the way from the beginning to the end behind him to just give him, to start well. I want him to start well his Everton thing. Yeah.
Get on the ball.
I want him to just get in and start shining. And, you know, we never know. We can just start scoring goals and we have a diamond in our
hand. And we're absolutely smashing it. Yeah, it's going to be so.
We have Kieran coming in
good.
beginning of season, and he's been amazing from Chelsea. Yeah. I hope just he's going to follow his path. We're going to be happy.
Good. Right, loads more from me and Oumar at half-time, but we're going to throw it over to our commentary team. I'll hand you over to Darren.
Did magnificently well second half, and to get 3 points, you've got to come back here and you've got to win tonight. We've got to get this crowd right behind us from minute one.
It's a bit of work needed from both sides, isn't it? The fans have got to get behind the players, but the players have got to give the fans something.
Totally agreed. Daz, and I think it comes from the players first. The players have got to give the fans something. Yeah. Because if this crowd starts getting behind them, we've got to make this a fortress. We've got to make this play. Can you imagine if we'd have won our majority of our games here? We're talking top 4.
Yeah. Welcome to Hill Dickinson Stadium. Tyreek George. Little cameo role at Craven Cottage at weekend studs, but I liked what I saw.
Yeah, I like what I saw as well. Looks lively, looks confident boy, and he must have shown enough in training for David Moyes to give him his Everton debut at Hill Dickinson. Full debut, I should say.
Yeah, James talked